Hi, I'm Loretta, and welcome to Talking Soul. Boy, have we got stories to be told. Oh, I forgot. Vel Omarr will be performing a few of his songs. Boy, oh boy. And without further ado, here he is. Oh boy.
Everybody claims that they want the best things out of life. But you know what? Not everyone wants to put up with the toil and the strife. Like this particular fella walks around all day long singing this song, singing that sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Harry Hippie lies asleep in the shade. Life don't bug him, 'cause he thinks he's got it made. He never worries about anything in particular. Ooh, he might as well, like he say, sell some free press on Sunset. I'd like to help a man when he's down, but I can't help him much if he's sleeping on the ground. Like a bottle on the water, Harry just floats on by, and he walks around singing his song. Oh, but you know, I found out just the other day that Harry actually has a family, a beautiful wife, a lovely child. Let me tell you a little bit about them, all right? Mary Hippie, she's Harry's lady, picking up pennies just to feed Harry's baby. She can tell you some stories so incredible. The man ought to find a job and put some food on the table. I'd like to help a man when he's down, but I can't help him much if he's sleeping on the ground. I'm sorry, Harry, I think I'm gonna put you down. And he walks around singing his song, singing sha-la-la, sha-la-la-la. He's just a street child. Everywhere you be going, with old man winter gets his morning start growing. Will you hang around there in LA and hitching rides on the freeway? Meet some old familiar face in a new place. I'd like to help a man when he's down, but I can't help him much if he's somewhere out of town. No, no, sorry, Harry, think I'm gonna put you down. And there he goes, singing his song. Whoa. Sha-la-la.
what a heartfelt song.
Thank
That-
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Hey, it was my pleasure. I love that song, and I would like to thank you for that great introduction that you did.
So,
Uh, hey, wonderful.
so welcome.
Yeah, so that song in particular has always been a favorite of mine ever since I heard it actually, and I always thought that Bobby Womack was actually singing that about someone in his family personally.
Mm,
And then to my surprise, I found out that even though he didn't write the song,
you're
he
kidding.
did. Yeah, he did not write that song, but he did have a brother, and his brother was named Harry.
Okay.
And Harry was killed, and so the song became almost like it was written by Bobby Womack
Hmm.
in a tribute for his brother.
I see.
So, that's a strange thing about this song, but it's a very personal song to me, for uh, reasons that I won't go into right now. But I'm so
Uh,
happy that you really, really enjoyed it.
oh my, that's been an all-time favorite of mine. And just to hear you perform it, it just brought back so many memories. And like I said, it's such a heartfelt song. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
very.
tells a story, a grave story. It picks you up and it takes you to a place of sadness also, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I find that any song really that has a story, somebody somewhere is going to be able to relate to it in a very personal way, and a song that brings them back to someone that they knew personally or someone that they know personally, some kind of an incident that they can identify with, that no one else knows about even.
Oh, I
But the
agree.
song has the power to do that. And
Oh, yeah.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes we writers, those of us who write songs and those of
Mhm.
us who sing songs, we
Mhm.
don't know the power in those songs
Oh
and
my.
what they do for people.
Speak on it.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm, such a powerful song.
Yes.
Ooh, it brings tears to your eyes, doesn't it? Well, it does for me.
Sometimes, sometimes I mean, well, I don't like to admit it, but sometimes I get choked up actually singing that song myself, and I don't like to talk about it, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's one of those songs, and I thought when I first heard Bobby Womack sing it, I said, well, this is a Sam Cooke song. But it actually wasn't. It wasn't a Sam Cooke song, but because Bobby Womack was so much influenced by Sam Cooke himself.
I see. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, well, you did it justice for sure.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
So
welcome.
what do we have next coming up? What's the big topic today that we're going to be talking about in Talking Soul segment number 2?
Uh, for one, I would like to speak on the crossroads. Let's talk about the crossroads.
The Crossroads.
What's your view on the crossroad?
I I have my own personal thoughts about the Crossroads. That's for those of people who don't know or have not heard about the Crossroads as it relates to music, and
Mm,
especially soul music, blues,
right.
the music that we as African American people uh, uh, perform and
Okay.
create and sing and write. Uh,
Yes.
the Crossroads was a place, I think it was somewhere down in Mississippi, and not too far outside of Clarksdale or Memphis, out in that area.
That's right.
And it's sort of like I guess what people may call
for lack of a better term, the Illuminati today.
Ooh,
And that
what is
was
that?
the fact. Yeah, that was the fact that um, a lot of people thought that you couldn't make it unless you went through or down to the crossroads. And like I hear a lot of people talking today, and they say, "Well, you don't really make it big until you sign that paper and make a deal with the Illuminati." But it all
That's
has the same basic underlying concept,
mm-hmm.
which I tend to disagree. I say, well, what happens to those people who make it and they have not gone down to the crossroads, or in today's music world, if they have not signed their soul over to the Illuminati? What should they be accused also? So that's my problem with that. But the crossroads, it's like, for instance, the singer Robert Johnson, great blues singer. He
Mm-hmm.
actually used the idea that people believed in. The singers have to go down to the crossroad to get that magic touch with their guitar, and they're playing, and then all of a sudden, man, just fame and fortune comes to them. Well, I have to say that didn't come to him. He got some fame and fortune, but he didn't get it. It didn't go in his pockets.
Well, let me ask you something. What's your gut feeling about that? Hmm?
The fact that he did not get what he had coming.
No, the fact that he felt he had to go to that place in order to achieve some type of fame.
I don't think he actually believed that. I think he used it as a promotional tool to
Mhm.
make people think that he had made a deal with the devil. And
What?
yeah, that's what the crossroads is all about. If you make a deal with the devil, then he gives you this certain mystic power where your music becomes unreproachable. You can't do anything but succeed. But then that takes a lot of credit away from our creator. I think that's where I
Oh,
put
does it? Does
it.
it?
Yes, yeah.
And
So,
who should we give all the glory to?
well, you know that. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can't give it to the one we call Satan for sure. And
definitely not.
he can't handle our souls. So we don't have the ability nor the power to sell it to him.
That's right.
Now we can go crazy if we want to.
Woo, woo, woo. Oops, I don't think I want to do that.
But anyway, Robert Johnson made it on his own talent.
Mhm.
And I don't believe that he had to go down and say that he sold his soul in order to be able to be the great musician that he became known as.
But
Because, like I say, like a lot of other musicians, he probably was broke. I heard he had a mysterious death that down there in Greenwood, Mississippi, where he was poisoned by
right.
somebody for messing around, with the women, somebody else's woman. So it's a lot of things, but yeah, we have to get the mystique, especially the devil out of our music. Got to get the devil out of our music, musicians, y'all.
That's right.
Ain't no devil in our music anyway. That's what I'm
Take
saying.
it on out of here.
Yeah, stop giving him credit.
That's right. And I think that's about all we got to say on that. What do you think?
Hey, I feel like singing another song. What do you think?
We would love that. We
All
would
right.
love it. Yes.
Okay, so if they're ready, are you ready?
I'm
Okay, I'm gonna
ready.
go in. Yeah. What'd you say? Are you ready?
Let's hear it. Yeah.
Well, okay. So I go and crank up the band, and
Woo.
I'll see y'all on stage.
All my babies coming home tomorrow. Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? Babies coming home tomorrow. Ain't that news? Man, ain't that news? I got a letter just the other day telling me that she was on her way, and she wanted me to meet her at the station. Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? In the letter, she told me she still loved me. Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? In the letter, she told me she loved me. Ain't that news? Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? Ain't that news? Ain't that good news? Man, I know that good news. My baby's coming home tomorrow. Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? You know what? I'm gonna have a party at the station. Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? Have a party at the station. Ain't that news? Man, ain't that news? I can't wait to get home where we can finally be alone. Disconnect my telephone. Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? Ain't that news? Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? My baby's coming home tomorrow. Ain't that good news? Man, ain't that news? Good news? Good news? Ain't that good news? Ain't that news? Good news?
That song, Cortels.
Well, I mean, just what the story says. I don't know where he's been. Where she's been, rather. But I can see him now. I can see when Sam came up with that song. I assumed that he was away from home, or she was away from home, and
Yes.
and then I guess he got a call or a letter, as in the song, and
Yeah.
said that she's expected to be arriving. So I can say that he was very happy about that. Probably called a few people, and expressed his love, and said, "Man, that sounds like a song." That's what Sam would do. He would get a song in his mind from everyday conversation, everyday happening.
Yes. Such a grand song. Has a lot of meaning there, wouldn't you think?
Oh yeah, it always has meaning. Yes, because in every story there's some either good meaning or not so good meaning.
Indeed, indeed. Vel,
Yes.
you have another song to perform for us. Is that right?
Oh, do I? Wait a minute. Let me check my contract. Where's my paper? Where's my contract?
What are you talking about?
Well, I forgot. No, we don't have a contract. This is our show.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I would like to perform one more song, and hopefully people will like it. So we'll let them determine that. So if you all are ready, I'll go and see if the band is ready. All right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere.
Baby, you're always on my mind, and nothing else seems to matter to me, no matter if I try. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than under the power of your love. Though I might not have had a thing to eat, the love we share makes me feel so complete. A feeling so true and so for real. It's the power of your love. Whoa, yeah. And your love is so strong and has the power to heal. And baby, I love the way it makes me feel like I can do no wrong, and I'm the king of your hill. That's the power of your love.
You're my beautiful flower, and I love your style. Your sweet and tender kisses, girl, they just drive me wild. And whoa, I know, there's got to be the power of your love. Whoa, baby, you never have to worry, you never have to fear. The love we share is forever, forever, my dear. And as long as we keep holding on to each other, we'll never have a problem that we can't bear. And oh yeah, our love is real, and this is true. And I'll never, 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 never stop loving you. And as long as we keep our trust in each other, we'll see it through. 'Cause I believe in the power of your love. Oh, let me say it again. You never have to worry, and never, never fear. The love we share is forever, my dear. Let's just keep holding on to each other, and we'll never have a problem greater than we can bear. Oh, 'cause I believe in the power of your love. The power of your love. I believe in the power.
I have to take my glasses off for this one.
Your
Power.
glasses?
Yeah, power. Power. The word power just takes one's mind away.
Oh, okay.
And
All right.
speak of power of love. My. Audience, what do you think? And from what I see and read, you really got quite a few of reviews for this one. And it's your
Oh.
own. It's your own.
Yeah, it's my own. I was working with a young guy
Mhm.
by the name of George Cook. George Cook,
Mm,
no relations to the Cook family, Sam Cook's family,
I see.
but I was working with him, and he had come up with a gospel song. Let you know
Mhm.
how that song came about. He had come
Yes.
up with a gospel song, and it belonged to the Soul Stirrers, and it was called "That's Heaven to Me."
Mm,
And so he wanted me to do a different version of
mhm.
"That's Heaven to Me,"
Yes.
and he had the music, the music that you're hearing pretty much in this version that you just heard.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Man, can you do that?" I said, "Hey, well, the only problem is, George, I am not a gospel singer, and
Mhm.
so I don't think I would be able to promote that song because I would not have the audience that I'm going to be performing it for anyway, because I don't perform the gospel circuit. So I say, what if
Mm.
I turn the gospel song into a love song, a secular song?"
What?
So hey, no, hey, Sam did it.
Gee whiz.
And so yes, I turned "That's Heaven to Me" with that different arrangement of music into "The Power of Your Love."
How
Now,
genius.
I did, however, consider
Mhm.
doing it as a spiritual, and I wanted to call it "That's the Power of God." But I said, yeah, but still, I don't want to present myself as a gospel singer because I won't be able to promote it the way I want to promote it. So I said, well,
Mhm.
let me just go ahead and say that's the power of love. Yeah,
Mhm.
so and that's how it came up. That's how it came out to be a love song, "The
Wonderful.
Power of Your Love." Oh, and
Wow.
by the way, the young guy who's playing the sax that you hear all through the song,
Ooh.
I have to give him credit. I got to
Ooh.
know him through a friend of mine when I was living in California.
Mhm.
and the saxophonist Ricky Woodard. He
Okay.
came in and did the session as a favor to Nolan Shahid,
Hmm.
who actually engineered and produced me in the studio doing that song.
I see.
Yeah, and so Ricky Woodard was with one of the greatest singers in his band for about 7 years. This is what I read
What?
and what I
What?
heard. And of course, that greatest singer in the world was none other than the other innovator, the creator of what we come to know as soul music, not Sam Cooke. Ray
Keep us
Charles.
guessing. Whoa.
Ray.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a super pleasure to have him
Mm-hmm.
playing on one of the songs that I actually recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank George, the late George Cook, for bringing this song to my attention. He actually brought the music and he wanted me to do the lyrics. And that's how
Okay.
I just came up with a set of lyrics for a spiritual version and a secular version. And like I said, I ended up doing the secular version. That's The Power of Your Love.
That's a powerful song. What do you
Yeah.
think, audience? What do you think? I think it's just grand, totally grand.
Yeah.
And
So I hope they did love it. We want to hear from them, right?
oh, are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, is there anything else that we wanted to add before we come to the conclusion of this segment?
Well, there's just one thing I wanted to bring up about artists, no matter what type of business that it is, we all should come together and support each other. What do you think about that?
For sure, for sure.
Mm,
And not only should the artists support each other. I know it still seems like it's competition,
mhm.
but if you have no one to compete against because you're not making any money anyway, and you're not getting your music out there to be heard the way it really should be heard, there
Mhm.
is no competition anyway. So, like in the old days, Sam Cooke, Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooke working on the same stage with Little Richard, Sam Cooke
Mhm.
working on the same stage with James Brown. That was
Yes.
competition for sure,
Yes.
but they made sure that they worked. And they had other people pushing them, I'm sure, also, but they
Mhm.
also made sure that they worked with each other. And
Mhm.
there's one other thing that you and I, Loretta, had talked about,
Mhm.
and that is families and our own dear families. And I know I got a lot
Yes.
of people in my family who have supported me throughout the years. But
Yes.
sometimes we want a little extra support from our family members, and so that we can know that what we are doing is still worthwhile.
Yes.
We're out there, we don't want to have to go all the way over to Europe or some other land in order to feel appreciated.
For
And
support.
and
Come on.
right,
Yeah.
and that's on the serious side. On the serious
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you shouldn't have to ask for support. They should be there,
right.
especially
Well,
your family. Yeah.
especially, and you know what I hear all the time?
What's
People
that?
whenever I release these songs on online, or
Mhm.
someone hears it on a radio station, or
Yes.
I perform them on stage, I hear a lot of people saying that this is the kind of music that we should really be doing, because they think some of the music that we hear these days
Yeah.
gets a little on the vulgar side, and they want to hear music about love, music about people being together, positive music that we can
Yeah.
really join hands and hug.
Yes.
So,
Exactly. Yeah.
but if you really want to hear that, you have to support that.
Big time.
Yeah, you have to spend some money to make sure that the artists who want to do that kind of music, that we
And
have a reason to want to do it.
yeah, and here's the thing. It doesn't cost that much.
No, how much? 'Cause I think like back in the day when
Mhm.
we were little toddlers, kids, I think you could buy a 45 for about what? Anywhere from 75 cents to, what, a couple of dollars?
$1.
A
A
dollar.
dollar.
Well, it's not much
That's
different
very
now.
cool. And West
Actually,
Point, it was a
uh,
dollar. It was a
yeah,
dollar.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And now it's not much different. I think you can get a lot of times you can download things for almost nothing. But I'd say on
So
some of
you tell them
the
how much?
internet
Tell them.
outlets,
Tell them
huh?
how much. Tell them how much.
Well, I mean, on the internet, I'd say a lot of times they're different prices. You can go up to $1.29, and
What?
sometimes they're 99 cents or below that, depending on what
Little,
the artist is selling them for.
yeah, little or nothing, right?
Right. So we're still competing with those old time prices,
Mhm.
and it's really it comes down to like they did at Motown. What would
Mhm.
you would if you had $1 to spend and you only had $1 to spend and you decided that you wanted to either get a cup of coffee or you want to buy this music? Which one would you spend it on? That
Well, I love music. I would have spent it on music.
yeah. So if you down to your last dollar and
Mhm.
you want to buy a sandwich and the music sounds so good that you say, wait a minute, I can get that sandwich later.
Mm.
Go ahead and get that sandwich. No, I'm just
Ooh,
kidding.
not me.
Go ahead, get the music.
Give me that music.
Get the music. Get the
Yeah,
music.
of course. I have another quick question for you.
Yes.
Um, Here's the thing. Could you please explain to the audience, those who don't know, as far as subscribing, that it's at no cost to do that?
Right. Yeah. Well, subscribing. Usually, when you see something that, like when we used to buy the magazines, some of
Yes.
us still buy the magazines. They say take a
Mhm.
subscription.
Right.
That did cost some money, but a subscription on say YouTube,
Right.
where I'm at, and I'm inviting all of you to go over if you have not done so already and
Mhm.
subscribe to me on YouTube. It does not cost a cent. The only thing it costs is to walk your fingers over there and click on that button that says subscribe,
How
and then you
easy
might want
is that?
right, and then they might want to click on the bell so that they can be reminded anytime there's a new song or anything new uploaded on the channel. But do that. That's the same as on Facebook when they say follow. You don't have
Right.
to. You're not charged to actually follow anyone, and you're not charged on YouTube to
Mhm.
subscribe to anyone. So go ahead, and it helps us artists who are in this for keeps.
Yes, go ahead. Give it a try.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
So was there something else we needed to let them know?
No, I think that's about wraps it up.
Okay.
You think?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let us remind the people that have been listening to us. You have been listening to There's a Story to Be Told because we are talking soul.
Oh,
Loretta, would you say
yeah.
that?
We're talking soul. Yes.
We're talking soul. And we're going to be singing some more music also. We want to include more songs in this podcast. So any song that I can sing or you want to hear me sing, even if it's not one of mine, let
Mhm.
me know. But especially one of mine, because that's where the money comes in. And I
I
don't have to worry about infringing.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Great
Yes.
idea. Great idea.
Okay, great. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. And I am Vel Omarr, and this lovely lady next to me is.
Loretta,
That's all
and
right.
thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Talking
Oh,
Soul, because there is a story to be told.
ooh, yes. See you next time.